And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Double-A baseball on the show coming your way. It's the Montgomery Biscuits and the Biloxi Shuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Biloxi Shuckers.
Just about set to start this one. And towing the slab, Spencer Turnbull. Here's what you need to know about the righty. What a great job he's done this season limiting right-handed batters, keeping their average against him down below 200. You face so many righty hitters over the course of a season, and that means how you perform against them is extra important. Amazing that he's kept them under the Mendoza line. Bobby Swain leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
And he grounds it to the right side. Aranda. Throw to first in time. Boston Belcher digs in now. This is a throwback skill set that he's got with excellent speed and good contact ability, but not a lot of pop. These days, of course, power is way more common than it used to be, but there's still plenty of value in players like him who can run and make good contact. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
That's down.
1 out and the base is empty. Grounder left side. Fair ball.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kevin.
Now the third baseman, Kevin Vasquez.
Ball inside.
Belcher over at first with 1 down. Just missed. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Back-to-back singles. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Now up, Mario Leon.
Ball.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Next offering is downstairs. Good job to let the low one go there. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Makes the catch. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Hannes Sparbori. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. And on the hill today, Rich Perez. He's done well to navigate through tough spots. You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance. He'll do well if he can execute like that in this one. Mark Shibuya, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Check swing, went too far. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a pop-up. Sparbori under it. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Fernando Marquez.
Fernando Marquez.
And that one fouled off. 0-1 now.
No, that's low.
On the ground. And plenty of time to first. So up next, Alec Burleson, doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. In the air to center, Belcher on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Top half of the second from Biloxi.
Ball, that's outside.
And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. 1-1 pitch now. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Here's the left fielder, Prince Hebert. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. Close, but ruled a ball. This pitch popped up. De Andrade. 2 down. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Angel Sierra, the next to hit, takes ball one.
2-0.
Next one's fouled back. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Got the strikeout looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the second. Now, Andrew Benintendi.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Out towards left center. Belcher drifts towards it. And there's one down. Stepping to the plate from Biloxi, Jonathan Aranda.
Jonathan Aranda.
Popped up. Santana. Out number 2. Max Ferguson, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Max Ferguson.
Ball.
No score here in the second inning. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fly to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the end of the inning. All set for the start of this inning. The batter now, Dylan Woodson.
Dylan Woodson.
Woodson measures 6'2", hitting in the 9 spot today, and he's a native of Canada.
Nope.
Just missed. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. One, two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside.
Oh, outside.
Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. It's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. Good solid contact on that hit and even better placement. These days when the ball gets hit to center, you almost expect that center fielder to run it down and make the catch. Swain takes a ball standing in for the second time. And it's a pop-up. Tran settles underneath it. And there's one away. Boston Belcher will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Aye. 0-1. Ball one.
Top of the third, no score.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one gets by the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. Gets him looking. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Kevin Vasquez. Two outs with a runner at third. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And now runners on the corners with 2 away.
Second baseman.
So a lefty out of the pen, Gilberto Padilla. He has not given up a lot of homers this year. Opposing lineups can't rely on the long ball to score runs against him.
Padilla.
Digging in for the Biscuits, Mario Leon. Flied out the first time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Woodson at third, Vasquez on at first with 2 away. And another ball. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count.
That's a ball. I got 3-0.
And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Stepping in, Hannes Sparbori. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first two pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss for the K as they escape the bases-loaded jam. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Shuckers, the third baseman, number 4. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Nice eye right there.
That's ball 2.
And that's off the inside edge. This one high in the air, out to left center. Belcher on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out. Tran now at the plate.
The catcher, Norris Tran.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side, Leon. That's out number 2. So digging in, Danny DeAndrade.
Shortstop, Danny DeAndrade.
That misses the zone. And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
2 outs, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-0. That clips the corner. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk. Significant opportunity now with a good runner on first and 2 away. A big secondary lead can turn into a run with a ball in the gap. Throw over to the bag. DeAndrade back in on a dive. Shibuya stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Slice down the right side. Soft contact in the air, Leon. There with plenty of time, inning over. Welcome back to Biloxi, top of the 4th inning. And now, Arturo Santana.
Nope.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1.
Hey, 2.
Swings through it for the K. 1 gone, leading off the 4th.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Prince Hebert, popped out the first time. And the curve drops in there for a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Angel Sierra, caught looking the first time up. Grounds it to short. De Andrade. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. The Shuckers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Fernando Marquez. Stepping in now, top 5 prospect in the Brewers system, and there's a lot of hope in Milwaukee for how he could help them down the road. Started to swing, but held up.
Two and oh.
And the 2-1 pitch. Close one, but doesn't get the call. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. And again on 0-2.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This one is labeled. That's down, one hops off the wall. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Runner scores and they take the lead. 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the batter reaches safely.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
So up next, Jonathan Aranda. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. And that one fouled off. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 run in the inning so far. Next pitch, in for a strike. Couple of ways the pitcher can succeed here. He can either get the strikeout or induce a double play. Good job to fight that one off. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Got the batter looking for the K. Frozen with the heater at the knees. And here's the first baseman, Max Ferguson.
Max Ferguson.
First pitch, that's in for a strike. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. On the outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes. In this spot, he knows he has to execute, looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Hits a broken bat grounder to the left side. Good feed, that's one. Throw to first, but not in time. The third baseman
Now
digs in
batting,
now.
number 4.
Hey! Ball 1. 1-1.
Left field getting pretty deep. This one has a chance. Bangs off the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores easily. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Now at the dish, the catcher, number 21. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. We're in the top half of the fifth. And now the DH, Dylan Woodson.
Woodson.
This offense is looking a bit stagnant right now. They need to shake it off and get something going. Now here's the 0-2. Out to center. This one pretty far back. Puts it away for the out. The lineup flips over. Bobby
right
Swain,
Bobby
the next to hit.
Swain.
That one's in there. 0-1. The Biscuits trailing by 3. We're in the top of the 5th inning.
Ball.
And the count 1-2. Blooper to right. A little bloop single. And that's a 1-out single. And here at the plate, Boston Belcher. 1 for 2. Step off throw to first. Dives back in safely. In the dirt, but blocked. He is safe. And now a man in scoring position. 1 out with a runner at second. Ground ball to third base. 2 gone.
Out.
Kevin Vasquez getting ready to
Third
hit.
baseman, Kevin Vasquez.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Next one's popped in the air into right. And that'll do it. Bottom half of the pit, and the Shuckers batting.
The shortstop, Kenny.
The crawfish tacos at the concession stands here in Biloxi seem to be a pretty popular item today, so you might want to head over before they sell out. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. The 0-1 offering. Bunts, but that's a foul ball. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And
Now
the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth.
Shibuya.
Batting order turns over. Mark Shibuya will hit next. Line drive to short and caught. So two down now, and here at the plate, Fernando Marquez.
Marquez.
Fly ball out to left field. Belcher. And that's the third out. Top of the sixth inning, and here is Mario Leon.
Mario Leon.
Next one's popped in the air into right, Burleson. And a quick out, number one. And the next batter, Hannes Sparbori. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one misses. Ball one.
Yeah!
Ground ball to second. Aranda. And now two away. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. To the right side. Aranda. Play made. That ends the inning.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jack O'Loughlin, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. So digging in,
leading
Alec
off for
Burleson.
Biloxi, the right fielder, Alec Burleson.
O'Loughlin, a 6'5 lefty. He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swings through it. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth.
The left fielder,
Andrew
number
Benintendi
23,
digs in now.
Andrew Benintendi.
Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Now here's the 0-2. Good eye there.
That's
what a
inside.
take with two strikes. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. So up next,
Now
Jonathan
batting,
Aranda.
second baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball, that's outside.
Two down and nobody aboard. You're in the bottom of the sixth. Line drive for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Now at the plate, Max Ferguson.
Ball one.
One 0 pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. That
Ball
one
two.
misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new
Number
pitcher on the
81.
mound. Number 81. Giving up a few too many hits so far this season. Here's the left
Leading
fielder,
off
Prince
for Montgomery,
Hebert.
the left fielder, Prince Hebert.
Ball, that's out. Two balls, no strikes.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
The first baseman, number 6, Angel
Sierra, the next to hit. Now a flare off the bat. It falls in. Runner around third. Crosses the plate, and they've cut it to a 2-run deficit.
Now
Well, he
batting,
comes through
designated
clutch
hitter,
with the
LA.
RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for them. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. 6th homer of the season. It's 3-3.
Now pitching.
So they
for the
turn things
Shuckers,
over to the righty, Kevin Cox.
Number 34.
He's a fierce competitor when he
Kevin.
takes the hill. Not a big strikeout
Cox.
pitcher, though. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Bobby Swain. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's out.
Already 3 runs have scored this inning. Here in the top half of the 7th.
Ball, that's
Big
it.
bats still on their way, and he's already served up a homer this inning. Buckle up. There's a strike. That one
Ball three.
close, ruled a ball. A laser into the outfield. And there's one down. That was a really good
The center
swing.
fielder,
Lined
number
out, but he was
16,
very
Belcher.
close to getting on as the
Belcher.
go-ahead run. Belcher, batting with one down, takes a strike. Well, he got a very hittable pitch early in the at-bat and didn't offer. He might come to regret that. This to third, and handles that one. 2 away.
Got him.
Here's the third
Now
baseman,
batting,
Kevin
first
Vasquez.
baseman, Kevin Vasquez.
Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, along the left field line. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Leon in the box now, takes strike one. Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Cranked out to right center. Makes the grab on the run. They limit the damage here.
Now pitching for
Back
Montgomery.
and a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the seventh.
40.
Gilberto Calero, producing strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one per inning. Coming up to the dish
Leading
for
off
Biloxi,
Biloxi,
number
the
4.
third baseman,
Drove it off
number
the wall
4.
last time, just missed going yard. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball one.
Swing, high fly down the right field line. One down. Tran now at the plate.
Batting, the catcher, Norris Tran.
Ball one.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to short. Santana. And now 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Danny DeAndrade.
Danny DeAndrade.
That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Fly ball down the line, carrying near the fence. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Swings through it. He must have been sitting on something
1 ball,
off speed.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Shuckers.
and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the 8th.
66.
Josh Simpson. Excellent
Josh.
at keeping the ball in the park this year.
Simpson.
And here's the catcher,
Leading off for
Hannes
Montgomery, the catcher,
Sparbori. 0 for
Hannes
3 with 2 strikeouts
Sparbori.
and a ground out. Grounder to third, handles. Tosses to
He's
first,
out.
and that's one away. The leadoff hitter
Now
retired
batting,
in the 8th.
shortstop, Arturo
Stepping to the plate now for
Santana.
Montgomery, Arturo Santana. And foul ball. The 0-1 from the lefty.
Ball one.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. That's one of the hardest
ball,
pitches for a
2
batter to
strikes.
handle, especially a lefty. Big
That's ball 2.
sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. A solo blast, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer.
Yep, that ball went
Hebert
out.
in now takes ball one off the plate. Here comes the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. And there's two away. And now the first baseman, Angel Sierra.
Angel Sierra.
He swings and fouls one off. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets him swinging.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Montgomery.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
67.
8th. Braxton Ashcraft. Good first
Ashcraft.
matchup as he enters here. He's done a good job limiting right-handed batters like this one this season. We head back to the top of the order. And now the DH, Mark Shibuya. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And the strike zone swells in size. Line drive. Dumps one into left. The tying run is aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. A little too amped up on that bunt attempt? I don't know. You have to be able to pull back if it's going to be out of the zone. Strike 2. Just couldn't lay that one down. Need to make sure you just kiss the ball with the bat and put it on the ground. Couldn't hold back. Rung up on strikes. One gone in the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Next up
batting,
for the
right
Shuckers,
fielder,
Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
Close, doesn't get the call. I
Now
was
it's 1-0.
certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Off the
Ball.
mark there. Ball 2. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. This next at bat looms very large. One out and a runner at second. Next to hit, Andrew Benintendi. Here's the 1-0 offering. On the ground to third, Vasquez. And 2 away now. Stepping to the plate from
Now
Biloxi,
batting,
Jonathan
the second
Aranda.
baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
A swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning and limits the damage.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Kyle
37.
Brnovich. I'd expect the defense to be on their toes. He tends to pitch to contact, not as many strikeouts as a lot of relievers. Digging in for the Biscuits, Dylan Woodson. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Woodson.
Just
ball.
missed. And another
Oh,
ball.
that's just out. Ah. 2-1.
Nice
Ball
eye
three.
right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next one's fouled back. All square at 4. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Set down looking. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. And now at the plate,
right fielder,
Bobby
number 4,
Swain.
Bobby Swain.
Hey!
That's to third. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Next up for the
center
Biscuits,
fielder, number
Boston
16,
Belcher.
Boston
Not the kind of
Belcher.
batter you can afford to put on base in a tight situation like this. Lots of speed and an aggressive approach on the base paths. Ground ball to third. Handles the chance. Throws to first. 3 up and 3 down. Inning over. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
Biloxi,
Digging in
the
for the
first baseman,
Shuckers, Max Ferguson.
Ferguson.
And that drops in for a strike.
Hey!
It's a comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Coming up to the
Now
dish for
batting,
Biloxi,
number
number 4. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swings through it.
0-2.
And that's off
Inside,
the
ball
inside
1.
edge. I'm not sure his brain processed that pitch in time. That was some serious cheese inside. Base hit, center field. And now the potential winning run is on base. There you go. Winning
Now
run is
batting,
aboard with
the catcher,
1 down.
Norris.
That's textbook hitting. He let the pitch on the outer half travel just enough, then laced it up the middle. Great swing. Tran in the box now, takes strike 1. This out to center. That's pretty deep. Makes the grab for the second out. So digging in,
Now
Danny
batting,
DeAndrade.
the shortstop, Danny DeAndrade.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Move to first. Dives back
No,
in.
he's in
Safe. And that's ripped to left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Trying to send this one into extra frames. It's a pop-up. Vasquez. Inning over. We're in extras here.
Leading
Now
off
the
for
third
Montgomery,
baseman,
the
Kevin
third baseman,
Vasquez.
Kevin Vasquez.
Ball. Ball one, no strikes.
Runner, yes,
And
yes.
the runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Fair ball. Runner from third in to score. And they lead it in the 10th. In safely with a double, second of the day. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. Runner at second with nobody out. Here's a grounder up the middle. Aranda throws, gets the out, one away. Hannes Sparvori getting ready to hit. 0 for 4 on a pair of strikeouts and a pair of groundouts. Little chopper rolls foul. Runner on at third, one away. That one catches the zone. Struck out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Arturo Santana. Chases that one below the zone.
0-1's the count.
In the air to left. That will drop foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Rocks and fires. It's ball one. Wise to take that slider down and in. Very difficult to square that up. In there, got the strikeout looking. The inning is over, and it could have been worse.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Montgomery.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 79.
Nick Frasso. With this being a
Nick
save opportunity, not
Frasso.
much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. To the top of the order we go. Mark Shibuya digs in
Leading
now.
off for the Shuckers, the designated hitter, Mark Shibuya.
That one pushed foul. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. And that one hit to first. Oh, gloves it. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Fernando Marquez.
And now the center fielder, Fernando Marquez. There's a strike. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from third. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Alec Burleson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down and the winning run on first. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner stays put. Two one now. And the
Ball 3.
curveball is down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fly ball to right center. Belcher moving under this one. 2 down. Digging in,
The
Andrew
left fielder,
Benintendi.
number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Frosso throws to
He's
first.
good.
Back safely.
Hey!
Now
Ball.
1-1. And he grounds this back up the middle. It's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Now a pivotal at bat in this
Ball,
ball
that's
game. Aranda, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. That one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1. Foul ball there. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge. Just
got a full
misses
count.
there. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Struck the batter out looking. Nice job controlling the damage out there. Ready to go in the
Leading
11th
off for
inning.
Montgomery,
Now the left fielder, Prince Hebert.
Hebert.
Ball 1.
One and one. Here's the pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. This one in the air to right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. So up
The
next,
first
Angel
baseman, number
Sierra.
6, Angel Sierra.
Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. We're in the 11th. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Throw to second,
He's
safe.
safe.
Strike 2. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders.
No ball,
And now he
2
can go
strikes.
a number of ways to finish this hitter off. And swings and misses for the hat trick. 2 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Dylan Woodson.
Woodson.
That misses. Ball 1. The Biscuits with the go-ahead run standing at second. Mashes this one deep to left. This one on its way and gone. A massive shot. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. It's 7-5. The left-hander on now. Trenton Wallace.
Number 59.
This game is still pretty tight, so he
Trenton
has to give the bats a chance
Wallace.
and keep it close. No mistake pitches. And now the right fielder, Bobby Swain. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. That keeps the inning going. That
Now
was over
batting,
in a
the
hurry.
center fielder,
Efficient way to get a hit. And we'll see if his
Belcher.
speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the center fielder, Boston Belcher. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Swain, the runner at first with 2 out. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. And a rocket down the line. And that's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. That's 3 hits in a row. They're really cooking now. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Next up, Kevin Vasquez.
That's outside. Yeah!
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2
one
balls,
not
2
close.
strikes.
On the ground, right side. There with plenty of
He's
time.
out.
Inning over. Bottom of the 11th
Leading
inning
off
now.
for the
And here's the
Shuckers,
first baseman,
the first
Max
baseman,
Ferguson.
Max Ferguson.
Nope.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And that's a strikeout looking. And there's one
Now
away.
batting, number 4.
And now the third baseman, number 4.
Hey! 0-1.
Swinging a tapper and handles this chance. Only 1
He's out.
out remaining. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
Now
Tran,
batting,
the next to hit.
catcher, Norris.
Good opportunity to pick up
Tran.
your teammate and deliver.
Ball.
Late swing, fouled to the left. And the count 1-2. Frosso is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, base hit, run in to score. Nice job to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good.
Now
Able to
pitching
shoot the
for
ball up.
Montgomery.
A new arm into the game. The
Number
righty,
22.
DJ Staub.
DJ
Comes in with a chance for save number
Staub.
2 on the season. Man on at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Danny De Andrade. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Fouled off left side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run waits at the plate. Fights it off, we'll see another. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away. And
That's
some
a ball.
cutting action, but misses down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
What a
the
battle
count.
so far. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. 2 balls,
That's
2
ball
strikes,
2.
the count with 2 away.
2-2 the count.
Pops this one up. Leon makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Final line of 8-6 in this one. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.
You